Welcome to Celebrate Aging. And I'm Vicki Marthaler, your hostess today here on the Ecumen Detroit Lakes campus. And we're at the Emmanuel home where I'm visiting with one of our residents, Bill England. How are you, Bill?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. I'm glad that you could talk with us today because if you talk to our dietitian here on campus, she says there's an epidemic in the country and it's called diabetes.
Yeah.
And I understand, Bill, that when you were about 50 years old, that kind of got to be your diagnosis.
That's what I finally found out about it.
Oh, yeah.
Went to a doctor.
Yeah. Who wants to go to a doctor?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to, huh? And so that was the diagnosis, was diabetes.
Yeah.
So you've been trying to figure out the best way to live with that and feel well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I tried a little bit, but it gets carried away sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
When you're working a lot of times, you eat that fast food and all that
Oh,
stuff.
I know.
Muffins and all that stuff. It's no good.
It's so good. It does a number on your blood sugars.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know our dietitian talked with you about some of the choices and some different foods you could eat so that you aren't hungry and yet will do better in your body. And she said that your numbers have really improved, your blood sugar numbers. Have you been feeling different?
Oh, it makes a difference. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But when I first come here, I was eating a lot of chocolate.
Okay.
And that ain't much good.
No.
Kids are bringing it in by the bags and all that. Oh, crazy.
Well,
but
so,
she started telling me about that,
Uh-huh.
So we got that fit straight away. No more bags of chocolate.
No more bags of chocolate. Or at least one little one every once in a while, but not a whole bag.
But I have another deal I got is that I like pudding.
Okay.
And you get that sugar-free pudding.
Mm-hmm.
And probably I'll eat one of them during the day and maybe one at midnight or 12 o'clock at night.
Sure.
That's just enough.
Mm-hmm. It satisfies that sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have, it's interesting, she told me too about like drinking juice. If you take a half a glass of juice and put water in it, that's better for you than a whole glass of juice, because juice is like liquid sugar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's little tricks that we learn when we have diabetes.
Breakfast is quite important to me, and when I like French toast, and she knows that.
French toast is good. There's no doubt about it.
That's right. I use sugar-free syrup on it.
Yeah.
And I have a couple of eggs with it.
Okay.
And a couple of 3 prunes.
Okay, gotta have that. Prunes will get you going.
So that's about the way it's been going around here.
Okay. Have you lost any weight since you've come in?
Yeah, from 250 to 229.
Wow, that's a good drop. Feels better? You feel like exercising more, or at least walking a little more?
I like to walk, but if I can go, so somebody go with me.
Yeah, someone's got to go with you. That's the holdup.
I got to learn how to walk. I was just trying to figure out the other day how when I come in here, I was walking.
Yeah.
How do I get?
So that's one of your goals now. Now that we're getting the blood sugars down, now we're gonna work on that walking.
Betcha.
I was the dietitian shared with me, and Bill said he's really happy with his numbers too. When you are diabetic, it's important that you check your blood sugar levels. So I'm going to just show you some of the differences that Bill has experienced here as he's been watching, making different choices for his eating and doing a little extra, dropping some weight. It used to be in the morning, his numbers were more like around the 140 mark, but now with different choices in his breakfast, and it's getting down to 100, which is a great number. That's what we want. Yeah. We want that 100 mark. So Bill went from 140 in the morning to the 100. So that was a reason to celebrate. And then at noon, when they would take your blood sugars, it was getting like in the high 190s. Mm-hmm. And now, with different food choices and a little exercise, he's got it down to 156. That is an incredible drop, and that's good. So that was at noon. And then at supper time, the numbers were running in the 175 or higher. And now, with different choices, he's down to 125. So again, it's a much healthier number than the getting closer to the 200s. And then at bedtime, she said, we're getting to 200. And that's pretty high. That's very high. But now, with different food choices, we're getting down to the 159, which again is very manageable. So you're seeing good improvement in your blood sugars, and again, she has it that your weight when you came in was 255, and now it's 230, and you said 229, so it's even dropping yet. You know, when I think about that, Bill, and I think about how much better you're going to be feeling, and you've got this goal now of walking so you can get back your strength in your legs. I bet one of the reasons is so you can go elk hunting again.
Yeah.
That's one of your favorite things, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I know you've got pictures on the wall.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Now, you say when you go elk hunting, you like to go to Colorado?
Yeah.
What part of Colorado?
It's the western part.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many years have you done that?
Oh, since about 95, I think.
Okay. Who do you go with?
My kids and boy and nephews, and we all go.
Nobody wants to be left out.
It used to be that them kids were, till they got 16, they get a bull license for $50 instead of $500.
Oh, $50 sounds a lot better than $500.
Yeah.
So you've had good success? You've shot a couple elk?
Yep. Yeah, we've had quite a few elk out there. So it's like a picture there of a camp right there. It's where we stay.
So you make your own camp. You sleep in tents? Boy, that would not be me. I need the Holiday Inn.
No, that's pretty nice. Got a big wood stove in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So how do you get around then? Do you have pickup trucks, or you said something about four-wheelers?
Yeah, we drive around and get four-wheelers through them.
Okay.
Walk.
Oh yeah, you gotta walk if you're up in the mountains.
It's but you know, the last couple of years I shot my elk right out of camp.
Really?
And the day before, my kids shot one out of camp. Kind of funny.
That makes it kind of handy.
Yeah.
You ever get snowed on when you're out
Oh
there?
yeah. There's a picture there, right there.
Uh-huh.
The snow. About 4, 5, 6 inches sometimes better.
Okay. How long are you out in Colorado when you go?
Oh, we stay about a week.
About a week.
Yeah.
So you drive out there and
Yep.
camp and get your elk, and so do you cook elk, or do you know how to cook it?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I am a cook. I went to cook and baker school in Tokyo, Japan.
You did in Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Is that when you were serving in the?
Service. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was chosen when I was in Japan or Repa to go somewhere. I thought, oh, great, I'll be going to the front lines.
Yeah.
The old general country said, before you guys are going to go to Tokyo, so chef school and cook school. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So you signed up.
Right away.
You signed up and you fed the troops.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing that, Bill.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Well, we're sitting here with Bill England today and just reminding people that if you are diabetic, if you've developed that in your later years like Bill has, that it can be managed and it can improve. It's through food choices, about getting some education about how exactly this food that we take in, how it works in our bodies and how our bodies can break it down. And just like Bill, you can enjoy getting those lower blood sugar numbers and losing some weight and getting excited about walking some more and even going out to Colorado and elk hunting. Well, Bill, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, yeah.
And we want everyone out there in TV land to have a great day too.